To wreck
and rule.
Look at that.
And
Nice.
Pros.
We should keep that one.
All right, so we've previously done a Q&A episode. So here's our first volume of April Q&A. We had 12 people, sort of, send us questions. So we've broken them down. What Frenchie and Joe have, like, Frankenstein created is they've taken the first question from everybody. We're going to run through them in this first episode. And we'll kind of go through it that way.
Yep.
So, our first question comes from Nick. It says, is there a chance that you can have a sweepstakes-like event for your swag, playmats, etc.? Would love to support the content at my local store.
We are building a channel, right, as of now. There's like a lot that we think is going on. Like we'll try to like build up our Patreons. We still want to like do better videos for YouTube.
We just got our first batch of tokens, like, ever.
Yeah.
This is our first set of things we're going to have to start to be able to give to people and players. And so we're still in the process of sorting, organizing, planning, make sure everything is in the right order before we can officially say anything.
Yes.
So, yes, there is a chance that we can try to do this. We need to get it in order.
Chance, I would say yes. We do want to
Yes.
reach out to people. That's for sure.
We can't promise playmats yet.
Yeah. That will depends on how the channel is growing. Like
Yes.
the more Patreons we have, the better stuff that we can do. We are not looking for doing Patreons to do just money. We are looking to actually promote the game, promote what we do, make the people have like fun with us, right? So
Yeah.
basically, yeah, this is our goal. We want to like reach out to people anyways. So at some point, yes. Did any of us have experience doing that before? No. So it's a really new learning thing for me, at least. Like, I guess for both of you too. We're going to get there, but yeah, we'll see. As of now, it's still on the early stage, I would say.
And then I believe Nick is also Legendary Void on YouTube. So
Are you?
make sure.
How do you know that?
I'm pretty sure, because I think in question number 2, I believe that he asked for a shout out. So
Okay.
we're doing that one a little bit early. But so definitely check out Legendary Void on YouTube. We will link it in the description / comment section as well for you guys to check out.
Yep.
And then question number 2 comes from another gentleman with a YouTube channel. Matifer has been doing deck techs.
I know this one.
Some cool stuff in there, some like janky type stuff. He just did something for Sentinels.
That's that jank word again. It's not jank. It could be
jank.
something amazing that comes up.
Exactly.
I'm not using jank in a negative way.
That's what
I'm
it
using it in
sounded
a
like.
positive way.
We love Jack.
Yeah. So also check out his channel as well. We will link that in the description comments too.
Mm-hmm.
So Matifer asks us, now that Wave 2 has been released, how do you feel the combiners are faring competitively?
Frenchie and I just came from an event where there were 17,
17%,
18, 17, 18, 18
17
people.
people, top deck.
At least half the field was combiners.
Yeah.
4 Devastators, 4 Sentinels, 2 Superions?
Yeah, I was
think.
one of the superiors. Yeah, surprisingly a lot of Devastator.
Taking
I
off.
didn't I
Getting
didn't
popularity.
expect to see that, yeah. The Sentinel ones were actually scary.
Volcanicus, not yet.
Yeah, Volcanicus not yet.
Poor guy.
And
No
funny
Dreadlings.
enough, on the field today at the tournaments, the person that plays Wave 1 Dinobots was doing
Still
extremely
playing
good.
Wave 1 Dinobots.
Yeah.
Playing it good.
Yeah.
I'm
So-
sitting there, I'm like, I think I got this game. And I look, I'm like, I don't have this game.
Yes.
I don't have it.
So basically, I think the meta is still like looking to adjust himself. Like if you see a lot of person playing combiners, then playing Web 1 Dinobots is going to come in play. It feels like there's not like top 3 tier deck, whatever. Like, no. There's still a lot of researching. One deck is going to beat another one pretty easily.
Do you know what the top 4 was when you left?
I don't remember.
All
I
combiners?
know the Dinobots went up.
So what, 3 combiners, 1 Dinobot?
Yes, I got beat by Sentinel. So that Sentinel went up too.
So yes, combiners are doing rather well. unexpectedly well
There's a lot
in
of
the competitive
commanders,
scene.
I would
And that's
say.
not just a one-time thing. So we had
No,
another
yeah.
big tournament
Yeah,
about 2
yeah.
weeks back that was about 20-ish people as well. And same thing. I think 2 aerial bot decks maybe made like top 4 or top 8 even. Sentinels were in there. Predacons, I believe, were in there as well. So yeah, I think there's potential. I think Menosaur people are still trying to crack. Predacons, I think, have some play.
No one's really going in on the Predacons though.
Yeah.
I haven't seen them much.
It's really fragile.
Scott and Vin ran them of Tech Dog Vector Sigma. They ran them at the 2-week ago event. So I think that there's play there, but people have to just definitely tweak it to figure it out. I think all of their abilities are pretty strong. So I think there's something there. You just got to figure out what cards exactly.
Yeah.
Joe mentioned Volcanicus needs help.
Yep,
Maybe
yep.
Wave 3 we might see some stuff to help that out. Haven't seen a lot of Dreadwing.
He has like a high win condition though. If you could pull Volcanicus off with Sludge 1,
Yeah.
I think he's unbeatable. But you've got to climb that hill, and you've got to get over that hill, and then he wins.
Yes.
Nobody
So-
does 65 damage.
Problem is protecting
Right.
a
Yes,
lot,
yes.
which is tough.
It's tough. You can like ISF him to like try to get all the Dinobots that you need. So for the people that doesn't know yet, you can bring the Wave 1 Dinobots into the KO Park. So you bring all the stuff for the combiners, and then you bring Sludge. And when you ISF Sludge from Wave 1, you can bring all the damages on your combiners back into Sludge, and that's crazy. Like you heal for like 52 damages, something like this.
I'd be mad.
Yeah, it's you don't feel good coming back from that one.
I think you just scoop at that point.
Yes, it's just like you actually win. Like if you play this and you manage to pull
Your
that
win
off.
condition is not dealing damage. Your win condition is ISFing Sludge from Volcanicus.
Yes,
That's,
and that's just pretty good.
yeah.
Still did a lot of works, I would say, but yeah, well, combiners showing everywhere.
Yeah.
So, and I still believe that there's like lots of plays. Again, look at your local, what they are doing. Try to find an edge over your local, and you're going to see you're going to influence it. Like if you keep finishing first every week,
Yeah.
people are going to adjust to it, and then there's another answer that will come. I think there's like a healthy state of game.
Dreadwing. We haven't seen much in tournaments. You've played with him on stream a couple of times. You got a good.
Do you think it's just because the best partner might just be Slipstream? Or is Orange Dreadwing too risky?
Probably too risky unless you, I don't know, unless you can fit 2 characters, which you
Slipstream on
can,
Dreadwing
but
is
it would be suboptimal.
It's so annoying, yeah.
We might see that, like maybe once we have, if we see some cheaper Micromasters or Battle Masters to pair with Dreadwing.
Well, the fact that you could get the damage off of Dreadwing with Slipstream and that 13 health buffer off to the side is just so helpful.
so it's
Dirge is the next possible best thing for blue Dreadwing, maybe? Maybe not enough people are caring enough to try Dreadwing in a competitive environment.
yeah.
Yeah,
and
true.
You play Dreadwing with actually spare part, so you can actually like help keeping those battle masters.
I don't know if I want to pair Dreadwing with a Battle Master.
Mm-hmm.
Still may bring one disarm, and that's why I bring this character.
Yeah, that's true.
And all damage that lands on Dreadwing is going to stay on Dreadwing.
Yeah.
Can't get it off.
But yeah, lots of play from Wave 2. I'm really happy with that wave.
Question 3 comes from Paul. Paul asks, should
Local
there?
guy, Maryland, I believe.
Paul says, should there be ways to reduce or defend against pierce damage?
So that's weird, like asking that now that we know that we have to do Black Beat, right?
Because it's going to be coming in abundance.
And we put these questions out there before that was revealed.
Yes.
So that was not known at the time.
He asked us before it was revealed, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
He has before. I'd say no. Like the pierce mechanics is here to like actually guaranteeing the damages.
That the game moves on and doesn't sit there and stall forever.
Correct. If for some reason you have a blue deck that can also defend against the pierce, no, it's not going to be fun. Like pierce is
That's going to go to time. People are not going to be happy. It's aggravating when someone deals like Pierce 8 or something. That's like that. That's frustrating.
Yeah.
I don't think there should be a way to defend against it, maybe reduce it. I think that would just be force field.
Force field is actually the play against the Pierce. Like when I play Megatron and have like Pierce 9, I didn't want to see any force field.
But maybe that's why WotC did heavy-handed, and the bigger they are, Pierce 4. It's like, don't care about force field, just take 4.
Yes. So
That's probably why those cards don't say take 5.
Mhm.
yeah. So basically, yeah. I think it's well adjusted as enough. I don't need anything against Pierce, I'd say.
I'm going to throw out maybe a secret action that says you may
Speculation?
cancel one Pierce attack. Yeah, like a
One
what-if
Pierce
type situation.
attack? Or
Reduce the Pierce from 1 or something?
Something like that. So have there be, it's only temporary, it may or may not have a huge effect. If you put it in your deck, it's a dead card if your opponent doesn't use Pierce.
That's dangerous.
So, right. So, I mean, maybe...
What are you saying reduce it by?
No, maybe...
Or cancel the Pierce, actually.
Cancel the... Oh, my God, dude.
Yeah, because like...
It costs you your action to do. It should be...
Wow.
Should be fairly...
Wow.
decent.
I mean, it's not bad in the sense that we've seen cards that just counter one card in a game. Like for example, Torox is just countering ISF by itself, right?
I mean, there's other heal effects too. They're not being used right now.
Yes.
Much.
I can see the benefit of it. Like if you have like a big Pierce coming in, and like let's say your meta is filled with Pierce, and let's say you have like one secret action that say when you open an attack that has Pierce, they lose Pierce.
Oh, my God.
That could be a thing.
That would have to be a blank pip card or a star card or something. That's
Even
really
a blue. I
A
don't mind.
blue? To make it fluid with...
The idea is
God.
like
Oh, my God, Brian.
when you play the secret action and it doesn't triggers, right?
You scrap it, yeah.
You scrap it anyways. And also the fact that now that we have those black pip coming in, having one secret action that is canceling the spears might be a
Oh,
thing.
my God, cancel the whole Pierce.
Yeah, dude, like
How about, like, cut it in half?
I mean,
cancel the whole pierce.
but if you're
No, cut it
playing...
in half. What if they do Pierce 4?
Cancel
Cut it down to
Pierce.
Pierce 2.
But if you're playing bugs, that's a dead card that you're including in your 40 card deck. Like, I think the...
It's a card to counter if one thing is going overboard. That's it.
Obviously, this is all purely speculation.
Yes.
But
So yeah, but I mean that wouldn't be bad. Like Brian say, it's not bad. But as of now, I don't want to have
Cancel the
anything
whole
like
Pierce. Oh, my God.
causing the pierce.
All right.
So question number 4 is from Drew. Drew asks, with the addition of Battle Masters in the game, will this only be used for existing Battle Masters and Target Masters, or could we see other characters become Battle Masters that turn into weapons? I want to maybe throw this out there. I think Drew may have thought that we were actual Wizards employees based upon the other questions that he asked us, which you guys will see in future episodes. So I think that Drew actually was trying, like hoping that we were hinting towards a Megatron that turns into a gun. I think that's where this question was heading toward.
I see what he's saying. Okay.
So it would be neat. I think that Hasbro in general has gone away from the whole Megatron as a gun for at least the past 10 years, if not longer. It would be a neat throwback for the fans. And now that we have Cog as a regular sized character, that becomes a regular, like, what is it?
Weapon.
3.5 by 5 inch
Is Cog 7?
Size
Cog 7
card.
is Cog.
Cog's 10.
Damn.
Like, maybe, because we have the
him
precedent
on a
now
Mega
for
Supreme.
a large upgrade. We don't need a little dinky Megatron as like a half-size character card. Maybe. But I think that you will be seeing... we're going to see characters that are not Battle Masters in Siege be Battle Masters. So we've already seen Nightstick, for example. Is it Nightstick? TFW, WTF podcast.
Something stick.
I think it's Nightstick.
I think
Blue
Nightstick.
stick.
So like it's Cyclonus' Target Master from the
Bean-
G1 series.
Stick. Bean
He
blood.
does not
Nightstick.
have a toy. There's no toy announced for him. So I think that we will see some like kind of throwback characters there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, next up from Alberto. He asks, I have 2 weapons on 2 Predacons. Does Predaking keep both weapons when they combine?
Yes.
Yes.
I was waiting for Brian to be like, Joe, can you answer that?
So I played this incorrectly the first week or two of Wave 2 because in my head I was thinking that you pull in one upgrade for each slot.
You do.
But I didn't
You were thinking one of each upgrade.
Each type of upgrade, yes.
You will pull in as many upgrades as your combiner has slots for that upgrade. So if Predacons have one upgrade, one weapon per character, you're going to take all 5.
Yeah, because Predaking has
5
5 slots.
And if Dreadwing, Blackwing, and Dreadwind have 1/1/1 and 1/1/1, all 6 are going to go 2 weapons, 2 utilities, 2 armors, 2 Dreadwing.
Yeah, and I believe that is the only 2 combiners that has several slots like this.
Sort of.
Sort of, with. What's a combiner? I don't know him.
I would assume.
Lore, Brian. Who's sort of?
What's the question? I blanked out.
I would assume if there is a. You could do like attack drone. If for some reason you had 3 characters with 1 attack drone each, I don't know why you would do that. You could bring them all into 1 slot. I don't know if there's a combiner that has 3 trucks yet that you'd be able to bring 3 cargo trailers from.
I see what you mean. Yeah.
I don't
Like when you
think that's
combine
possible,
each
'cause
truck.
Ironhide, yeah. So Ironhide is a truck, but Prime isn't. So you can't do that yet. But if ever that happens, you can.
Yes.
And Sunicons only have 2 trucks.
Correct. Yes.
They do combiners.
But if you had 2 cargo trailers on 1 truck and 1 cargo trailer on 1 truck, and it combines 3 trailers on 1 truck, that's a real long truck. Get it, bro? All right.
Next up,
truck.
from Primetime, he asks us, what about the infinite combo deck? I believe
Gone.
It's
We're done.
This was before they
I
did
know.
that. He was trying to troll me, which I appreciate, so thank you.
So Brian, what are your thoughts?
For real though, like it really was very good to see that WotC quickly jumped in and figured out a solution and enacted that solution. So
and showed us what manner they addressed that in. They didn't just say, "Ben, we're done." They explained everything, how and why.
their transparency and their communication is really, really. I've not been involved in a game where the dev team, the design team,
cares about the players so much,
and communicate with them as much as they do. Like they're in the Facebook group, they're interacting directly. I know that people have said that they post a combiner card was broken when they opened it up. That like Drew personally, like the brand manager of the game, personally contacted them with how to go about the support process.
Yeah, did it to me too. He's like, "Yo, fix it." I'm like, "All right, thank you."
By the way, a little bit more in depth for that combo deck. There will be talk about red hits. Can red hit still pull off the combo with ISF and PTT?
I think they would have addressed it.
You only get 1 tap ability per turn. Period. At the end.
I'd say no. Typically on the cards. So you might pull it once, but that's it. So the combo is probably dead. But if you want to keep on looking to it, you might. But I'd say no.
This one goes to that one. You want to?
Yep. So next up is from Caleb. So Nick from earlier. My bad. I apologize. It's actually here. Caleb asked us for a shameless plug. He, in fact, is Legendary Void.
Oh.
So go to his channel. We'll have it linked.
All right. What does he ask?
That's it. So he has some more questions that we will see in like round 2 and round 3 of this crazy process.
Sounds good.
So next up from Corey. Corey asks, "Oh, here's why. Because it's different in the order that we saw people in. Like it's a different order here. That's why. Are you going to go back to proxying new cards like we did before the game was out?"
So Corey goes back to August,
The OG.
September.
Yes.
Okay, Corey, we're
We got
watching.
you, man.
Yeah.
We got you.
So just to jump in,
Do we answer that? How we're supposed to answer that? How what's the face said to?
no. So like here's the idea: is we have a very good relationship now with people at Wizards of the Coast, and we have the ability to preview cards for you guys, and kind of like out of a, I don't know, it was never kind of like directed at us that you can't do this, but sort of it
Mutual
feels
respect.
Yeah, I mean, if they're going out of their way, they don't need to include us in this process. We're gonna like I don't want to say play by the rules, but we're gonna.
I'll say it. We're gonna play by the rules.
Yeah.
Okay. But
So
it feels like a respect type of thing. Like,
yes,
it's kind of going around them if we do that.
Respect their wishes.
Yeah.
we are.
Not even their wishes. Like it was never really. They never said you guys cannot do this.
It's called a contract. It's
How
not
much
their
time do
wish.
we have left before Wave
We
3?
don't have a contract.
What?
How much time do we have
2.5
left?
months.
Right.
2.25
So
months.
let's say we start to like do some games with like shockwave and stuff. There is a lot that can transpire out of the game and not testing.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, we found a lot because in the early days we were just like trying new stuff and seeing what.
These cards do something.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
it just it sort of didn't really. Nothing ever really.
I still remember playtesting with tanks, and I'm like, wow, tanks aren't that great. And then like a week or two later, it's like, yo, here's Hunker Down. We're like, whoa,
Yes.
we shouldn't have bothered playing that then.
Yes.
So just
yes.
just wait for the.
Yes. Just
looking
wait
back,
for the sets.
Looking back then, it's like, proxying cards, sure, maybe it's fun at home. You're missing out on an experience you're gonna maybe not investigate again later because you're gonna play tanks without Hunker Down. You're like, tanks are bad. You're gonna push them off to the side. Don't do it.
Yes.
Just wait for all the cards so you can see and dive into something a tribe full force so you don't push anything away.
Yeah. Wait. God.
Wow.
Sorry.
Wow. Twice, folks. That's twice.
Wreck and roll drinking game. Every time Frenchie's phone goes off, drink. All right.
Part two of that question. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of fun to try things out. And I mean, we on our own separately, like we made up some just hand drawn proxies. Wreck King, you guys all remember if you're a long time
It's in the other
fan.
room.
He probably knows about wrecking, right, Corey?
But like we kind of tried out some combiner type stuff just on our own, just to kind of get a feel for how it would be before it came out. But again, like
That
we
was
were,
a
just,
big thing,
we were
yes.
drawing stuff on these cards and just seeing how it would kind of work, basically.
Yeah.
Just to get like the rhythm or the flow of how it would go. So
But we are not going to like release any videos about our testing.
Plus,
like this,
all the
but
full
just-
rules aren't out yet.
Yes.
So,
also.
like Volcanicus with the ISF and sludge and blah blah blah. If someone were to be proxying Volcanicus before Wave 2 launched, before the rules update came out, they'd be like, "This is just bad." Now, when you play it, it's like, "This is not so bad, but still somewhat janky, playable, fun."
Yeah, and we didn't know the fact that we can actually flip in the chaos zone.
And you couldn't flip in the Chaos Zone, correct? Absolutely. So it's like you're proxying the wrong way. It's like, just wait.
Just wait, yeah. Just wait for the whole.
Rules could change, updates can happen,
A lot
bans
that
can
can
happen.
Yes, a lot of stuff can happen. So
Rest in
basically,
peace,
we are
Swap
going
Arcs.
to like, and also with 2 episodes now, we are not even in the middle of it. Like there's still so much to
A
explore.
month and a quarter. No, not even halfway in.
Yeah. So yeah, there's content to do.
So next question is from Lackland. He asks, or maybe she, I'm not quite sure. With there being 2 parts to Siege, which is Wave 3, do you guys like the idea of having theme blocks, which are 2 to 3 sets long? So a couple, like maybe quick background type things. Siege is part 1 of War for Cybertron. There are 2 other parts that have yet to be named. From how Drew was talking on the WTF at TFW podcast, it sounds like there's going to be a Siege 1 and Siege 2. But then it sounds like whatever the next wave is after that is going to be a little bit different. He mentions on the podcast that like for Siege we have exclusively created art for the battle cards, whereas he mentions that after Siege 2 we will see some of the IDW comic art pop up
Research
on the battle cards. So it seems that there's going to be a little like break after part 2 for that.
Are they going to do Wave 4 supposed to be Siege 2, or are they going to take a break and skip and then say on TFW?
I don't think they said it exactly, but it sounds
It
as
will
if-
happen eventually, maybe not just next.
I think it will happen. Like from the way Drew was talking, I have no. This is not confirmation, but from in a vague sense, I want to say that's how it's going to go. Presumably, if they keep to the same release schedule, we will probably see around October-ish. See the next wave.
June, July, August, September 28th would technically, if they stuck on a 3-month thing.
4 month, right?
They said 3 months. 4 months?
I don't think they have not given an exact time, but we're getting wave 2 all of March, all of April, all of May, and then almost all of June. Like June 28th.
3.4. Okay, so 4 months. So end of July, end of August, end of September, end of October would technically be the maybe next wave.
Presumably. So probably we have one more set for this year. Probably. Like, that's again just complete speculation.
I would say
right
we
now.
definitely have one more set for this year.
Yes.
I mean, after
We definitely have another one. What
Yeah.
I'm saying is we probably won't have another wave this year.
Before 2020.
No, we'll have 2 more waves. Wave 3, and then probably definitely wave 4. There's no way they're
Wave
gonna
3,
make it.
wave 4,
Yeah,
and
so-
then
Yeah.
wave 5.
Definitely
That's
not wave
what
5.
2020.
Yeah.
Yes,
wave-
yes, yes.
Okay. So again, back to the question. With Siege having 2 parts, do we like there being kind of like 2 themed blocks next to each other?
Next to each other?
I would
Oh, I
say
see.
Siege 1 and Siege 2.
Yeah.
And they're both slightly smaller compared to...
Sure, why not?
I'd say it makes sense to have wave 3, wave 1 and wave 2 back to back. Now, what I'm missing from them doing this way is actually a lore behind it, and you can actually read the comics. I haven't. I wish there was actually flavor text on the cards, like in Magic, or even like in Destiny. That's what I'm missing. But yeah, I want to know more about the universe. Because like, why there's like, for them to like break down into 2 sets, it means that Cybertron War is big, right? So I want to know more. But like, yeah. Do I need to like buy the game? Do I need to like look somewhere else? Do I need to ask Brand to make me a
Please
full
don't. We
course?
don't have enough time for that.
So I mean, there's a comic book series.
Why would you do that? Okay, no.
Why did I do that?
It literally just started. We're like 3rd issue just came out.
Put your finger away.
There's going to be a TV show on Netflix. So
You did? Wow. Okay. Oh god, Brian enjoys that.
and then again, just kind of like segueing back to the TFW podcast. Drew mentions that kind of like there is a narrative that you can sort of see within the cards in Siege. Like, if you look at the cards even shown just on, revealed by WTF at TFW, you look at like Nightstick's art. He's like hiding out, right? You look at Energon Cache or Supply Cache, whatever it's called.
Fuel cache.
Fuel Cache. Like, it looks like there's like a little like rebel cell that kind of like is keeping some supplies there. It's meant to kind of make you feel like it's a wartime, like gritty type of feeling there. And even the art, like you can kind of see that, especially the character cards. You can see that too.
By the way, let us know if you guys want to have more lores. Brand has a lot to talk about it.
I'm gonna do it anyway, whether you want it or not.
Going back to this question, not just Siege alone. I'm having fun with the combiners so far. I wouldn't mind. Now we know Siege is coming up, and how many combiners are in Siege?
0.
Okay, so
Wait,
No combiners, no triple changers.
so
do we know that?
Yes,
Brian knows that.
Drew mentions it on the podcast.
Okay.
So sort of little disappointed. I would like to at least maybe see like an ancillary set, Computron, Defensor, keep something from set 2 going. Because like an entire way through, no combiners. Like I was just having fun with combiners. Like
Combiners are good.
it's like a different
It's 5
way
cards.
to play.
It's 5 more cards. Like, I don't know how many cards they are designing per set, but like combiners is like a heavy resources,
Right, but they're gonna wait.
right?
If all this year we're gonna get is wave 3 and wave 4, and then it's gonna be Siege, and there's no combiners.
In the whole siege, oh yeah, I
Are
would
you-
be sad.
Are you telling me we're not gonna get any more combiners till 2020? I would like to see ancillary sets, maybe.
Yeah.
Don't quote me. I want to say that Drew says there are no folding cards, which means no combiners, no triple changers in wave 3. I don't know.
Did
if
he say
says,
in wave 3 or did he say wave 3?
I don't know if he said Siege in general
wave
or if it's wave 3 or wave 4.
or wave 3P or wave 3C.
What about
Convention, Gen Con.
what
There
about
could be wave 3C.
What's happening?
what
Bad
about
touching.
like
Computron,
Devastator?
Defensor, Bruticus, Ruination.
Please, Drew, if you watch us, let us know.
So
Rail Racer.
speculation.
Speculation, 100%.
Complete speculation. So probably my guess is our ancillary or like our standalone product for wave 3
Mhm.
It'll probably be Soundwave and his cassettes. Probably. Not confirmed, but probably.
I can see that.
So
Soundwave versus Blaster.
I think Combaticons would make a lot of sense for like a war siege type of feel. So maybe we see them in Wave 4. Maybe.
I want to see G2 Bruticus. G2 Bruticus. Colorful.
You just want to like pop it out and show people.
That's what she said.
Yeah, and I think one other kind of like quick note there is I think having 2 smaller sets.
You guys notice Brian's quick notes turned into like 14-hour conversations.
I feel like you two
One
chatter
more quick
on
note,
and on
guys.
about stuff, and I give like a quick, concise, clear point. You're like blah 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 blah. Only your blah blah blahs have a French accent.
Focus.
So,
Do you love my French accents? Put that down in the comments. Oui, baguette, saucisson, omelette de fromage.
It was a cheese omelet? Okay.
having 2 smaller sets kind of opens up time in the development design process for them to have like larger or more complicated or more mechanics in the like larger set that comes afterwards. Whatever Wave 5 is after Siege is
That would
done
probably be a bigger set, yeah.
could throw in a new mechanic, headmaster, or something.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
All right, next question. So, Lance Hardy, you clever girl, found a way to get a bunch of questions out there.
I
So
mean-
he has like three question
I see
number
it
ones,
now.
right? So
So basically, Lance, you brought up like
Oh.
3 more times question than any other guys, and then the other guys like 5 questions, I think.
clever. 4 was the one, but you got around it.
Yeah, Lance is good.
So Lance, question number 1 was, how's y'all's week going? Joe?
Well, I just bombed at a tournament, so not good. But it is Saturday, so good.
Frenchie?
I wish I was working for a living and not living for work, and I knew better about yours, but I'm bad.
It's too much.
Uh,
TMI.
For me, it's spring break. I'm a teacher, so I've had a week off from work, so it's going great. Although that kind of like the downswing of work coming back is starting to hit me. So starting
Pretty
to
good
turn a
overall.
little bit.
We're good. We're doing good.
Next question.
Can we also point out this man has not had any alcohol compared to Joe and I having a drink or 2 here.
Dude,
Lance,
if I have alcohol,
Lance, part 2. If you could have any one superpower, what would it be and why? And then as a follow-up to that, would you be a hero or a villain? So Joe, I think I'm going to toss it to you first.
If I chose one power, could I like say Superman, like invulnerability?
No, like a power. Like invulnerability would be a power, or flight would be a power. Super strength would be a power.
It would be invulnerability.
There's ways to get around that.
I would have. I would be like Superman, but unable to fly, unable to breathe ice, no laser beam eyes. I would just be invulnerable Superman. Who is
so
I would find a way to
immortality.
take Joe down.
not
I got it.
immortality, invulnerability. I can't be hurt or anything.
I would take Joe down. I got it, people.
And I would be a villain, and I would.
Vector Sigma, are you guys hiring? Like, I don't know if I want to be in this room right now.
Wait, if I combine Earth as one, would that make me a hero or a villain?
If you combine
Villain.
hers, those hers
Everything you just said, villain.
if you combine hers, those hers could become a combiner.
All right, Frenchie, give us a sane answer.
I just created world peace. What are you talking about?
Frenchie, answer for the love of God.
Teleportation or time travel.
Nightcrawler.
But
Ooh, good.
if you think about it, both of them are the same thing.
No, teleportation and not time travel are not the same thing.
Oh yes.
You can teleport to my living room. You can't time travel to my living room. It's right there.
Well, if I can time travel to your living room with 1 second delay. You see me teleporting here. That's it. So they're basically both the same.
But then there'd be two of you
I
here.
mean,
Oh my god.
I lived in France. I'm living here now.
Yes,
There's like a
sir.
bunch of places in the earth I want to see. I wish I didn't commit for like 20 minutes or 40 minutes or 8 hours to go to work. I mean, I wouldn't be able to. I wouldn't even work anymore. I would like be special delivery guys. Listen, special delivery guys that like take stuff. Like, you know, that would be cool. I don't know, whatever.
Murder. Rob Banks.
Brian,
Just drop.
why not
What do
use
I
the
even-
same question?
I feel that, so,
Same
okay.
answer, I mean.
I would need to have something to counteract the two of these
Oh my
jackasses,
God, of course.
right?
Oh,
I was gonna go with teleportation, but I think
You
I
still
need
can.
something strong. Okay, teleportation. I would teleport Joe up into space.
And I will teleport him back.
No, I'll go somewhere you've never heard of. Teleport Joe like into a star, basically. So sure, you can be immortal, but you're stuck in a star.
I'd float back to Earth.
No, you the gravitation would like
Dude,
keep you there.
Joe
and
would
condense
push
you
back
into
the
a
stars
diamond.
to Earth.
I would push the star.
He's
to Earth.
invulnerable.
No, I don't
He's
want
not
to destroy
super
Earth.
strong.
I'm not destroying Earth.
Oh,
I'm trying to unify.
destroying
I'm
only
a
the people.
superhero.
Yes.
I would be a hero. I would stop the two of them.
I would be chaotic. I don't care.
I would
about
stop
being
the two
good
of
or
them. Good God, let's go to the next
Teleporting to my
question.
living room. Okay, next question.
Yeah.
All right, Lance's first question. So Lance asks one last question for good measure. For now, we will have more in further episodes. We mean that to go away, Lance. What are your top 3 favorite TV shows of all time?
Ooh.
Does anybody have this ready? I could probably go first.
Go
You
first.
Go
Mr. Talks a lot.
Do it. Wait,
I
when
t-
they say TV
I talk a
show,
lot.
is it like
You're like
shows on the
insane
TV.
30-minute rant.
Are we talking about TV or shows?
Netflix
like
counts.
movies.
No,
No,
TV
it's
shows.
a movie.
Oh,
Netflix like shows on TV.
Right,
They-
right.
I'd have to go number 1. I think my favorite is a TV show called Justified. It's about a guy who is a U.S. Marshal, and then he kind of gets in trouble at work. He has to go back to his hometown, gets reassigned there. It's like a bunch of kind of like hillbillies who, like he escaped that world. Like his friend from those days is a criminal. His dad's a criminal. It's him kind of dealing with that. Really good show. Good writing, good dialogue, good acting. Second favorite show would have to be, let's go with Angel. Angel from like Buffy and Angel the vampire guy.
Jessica Alba.
No, it's Dark Angel. So no, I
What
like
about
that.
Angel? But like, what? No, Dark Angel.
Think about your
Right,
answers.
right. Okay.
So I like that show. I liked Buffy, but Angel was kind of like darker and more serious. So I like that. And then third favorite show. I had the first 2 ready. What else do I watch?
Joe,
Maybe 3's a bit much.
what's your first?
Stargate SG-1.
Oh god, that one is so good. Indeed.
Yeah, it is dead.
What?
It's dead. SG-1's been over for.
Oh yeah. I thought you'd say that the actor from TikTok is dead. Or
RDA?
something.
No, he's not dead yet.
Yeah.
Second one? I don't know. Back to you, French.
Then we'll go to the anime stuff. Attack on Titan is not bad. It's really good.
Don't tell me, tell them.
Yeah, Attack on Titan, guys. Like, if you like anime and like have a very out of the world story, it's pretty good. You're not going to see that anywhere. I'm also reading up the manga, and it's
No books. TV show.
I mean,
He's-
anime,
I know,
manga,
I know.
you know, and the manga is pretty far away, and it's probably going to finish like in next year. But it's something that I haven't read anywhere else, seen anywhere else. So watch it. It's pretty much it's worth the watch for sure. Cowboy
There was
Bebop.
like a universe show on, it might have been Discovery, going into like galaxies and universes and planets and cosmos and et cetera, et cetera. I like that show. I have it on Blu-ray.
Is that Earth or something? No, it's not Earth.
Universe.
Hmm.
Gases and stars and nebulas and quasars and buttons and ice cream.
Cowboy Bebop.
Oh, so good.
So
They're
good.
making a live action one, I think.
Yes, on Netflix, I believe.
So good.
Oh god, I want to see.
Whoa,
I
whoa.
want to see Keanu Reeves as Spike.
Oh
It's
my
not him.
God.
That guy
That would be good.
shut down.
What?
It's the guy from
No, even Keanu Reeves said that he wants to be like Spike.
Yeah, but it's not because it's no longer a movie. Like that one was going to be a movie. It's now a TV show. I think it's on Netflix. They put out They showed who's playing.
Focus
I think
your answer. Focus on
Spike.
your answer.
Spike and Jet. I want to say.
I wanna hear about it. Yeah, Spike and Jet.
Dog.
The guy who's playing
Nice.
Spike is the guy from Harold and Kumar. Harold, like that guy. I think John Cho
John Cho. Yeah.
is going to be Spike.
And Kumar will be Ein. Or Everett.
What?
So
How no Kumar escaped Cowboy Bebop? What?
Cowboy Bebop was really good. It's a shame
it's
that
good,
they're
yeah.
like it's only one season. But like the music in that show,
And the movie.
really,
It's
really good.
amazing. The music is good.
Yes, the movie's good too.
The story in each and like basically you can actually pick up one of the episodes and just look at it.
Oh,
and
Neon
you will have
Genesis. Evangelion.
You watching this too?
Watched.
Watch.
Yes,
You
sir.
watched. Have you watched?
If they take any longer to reach the Blu-rays, like one per century.
Are you watching the 1.1,
I watched whatever
2.0?
was in that black box in 1990, whatever.
All right, okay. Like the new
What a
movie is like,
crybaby.
it's
I must have run away.
I mean, that's what Shinji is. It's like a guy that is just crying and just like trying to get through it.
I think my favorite line was Oscar. Are you stupid?
Asuka?
Are you stupid? Well, maybe I am.
That would be your favorite line, Joe.
Baka Shinji!
My third favorite, I have to go with Spartacus, which was a show on
Oh, yeah.
Stars. It kind of came out after like the 300
Wait.
type of show, like slow motion, kind of like CGI, blood splatter everywhere. But fights were badass, and then kind of like there's a lot of backstabbing, politics,
Yes.
type of stuff.
And sex.
People,
Spartacus, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
People kind of like they write it off, but it's actually a
Don't
good
tell
show.
me, tell them.
Oh, sorry, I gotta throw one more, fourth one.
Nope,
Battlestar.
nope.
Oh,
only three.
No,
Make
no,
the rules here.
Battlestar Galactica. Amazing.
Yes, also a good show.
Yeah. Like
Although-
the revised one from 2010.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Off the rails a little bit, kind of like towards the last season or two, where they were kind of just writing and making stuff up as they went, but still a lot of really cool scenes.
God.
Edward James Olmos,
12
badass.
Monkeys.
Four season.
Time traveling.
10
TV show.
episodes for each.
Wrap your head around that one.
For each season.
Yeah, but they did like a season 2 and like a season like 2.5. Like they
Something
would do like
yeah. But like you watch the main season. By the end of season 4, you're going to be mind blown. It's that good. It's really good. You should say your third. The third is Game of Thrones.
No, my third was probably... What did you say it was? Oh, 12 Monkeys. Show about time traveling. Remember the movie with Bruce Willis
Yes,
and
yes.
Madeline
Is
Stowe?
that-
They made it a TV series.
Oh, is that good?
Only without Brad Pitt and Madeline Stowe. And yeah,
Okay.
it was pretty good. 4
Wait.
seasons? 3 seasons?
Do
5
you
seasons?
do you guys like Game of Thrones or something?
Or something, yeah, but that wasn't my top 3 or 4.
Yeah, I like it, but
whatever.
I think it's a little bit bloated.
Bloated?
I don't know, like they
Too long of a gap. 2017, 2019. Come on, bro.
and there's episodes that they could kind
They're
of
gonna cut it off?
But like they are pretty good.
yeah, I
Like I
like
said,
it.
yeah.
Sure.
Like-
I don't know if it's my top 3. It's only been out for a couple of years. I mean, man.
Couple of years, like
Yeah,
almost
Genesis,
10 years or something.
Evangelion.
Right? 10 years? Yeah, 10 years now. 2009.
Ava 01. I have a glowing dark figure upstairs. Ava, I'll show you. Very rare. We're just gonna start the camera.
Do I have like a third one?
I still wish I could just murder people.
What? Are we gonna
By the way,
release this?
I don't know if you
Superhero,
guys
folks,
know
you heard
that,
it
but
here
like
first.
his scenario is actually from Code Geass.
I'm serious. What did you say?
Code Geass. It's another anime.
Code Dis?
Geass.
Code Geese?
Yeah, you would love it. I think.
Spriggan. I think I'd be a Spriggan.
Spriggan?
Omen IU.
No.
No. I'd be a Spriggan. Just murder
You're right.
people.
Dr. House.
What?
You ever see Spriggan?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Go watch Spriggan. Vampire Hunter D. Bloodlust.
Oh yeah.
What's your name? D. It's murders.
What about?
Oh, another one.
No, you can't have 5.
Too bad. Supernatural, but only the first 5 seasons. After that, it goes off the rail.
Supernatural, but only episode 4, 8, 12, and 9.
No, first 5 seasons. Like it's got I don't know 9 or 10 or 11 seasons by
You
now.
guys see the
First 5 are really really good. Like
That's
they're
not bad.
focused.
I've never watched
They're good.
Supernatural.
Oh, duh,
Check it
The
out.
Office. Okay,
What?
folks, now we're off the rails.
Parks and Rec superior every single way.
Box what?
Parks and Rec.
Fresh on the boat. I haven't watched that stuff. No, I do not watch. I didn't watch that.
We
video.
know you don't watch it. I would so bring global peace.
911.
It would take me like a month.
911.
People would figure it out.
Emergency.
Are you under attack
Oh,
now, just
yes.
emotionally and psychologically?
I think we can actually do a whole video about that, but let's keep it short now.
That was only the first set of questions, folks. We're
Yes.
just getting warmed up.
All right, guys. I recognize most of you guys are like
Please help.
I hope I hit the record button. I really
People
do.
that
I hit the
is
record button.
following us on the live stream a lot. So thank you guys for like posting a lot of questions for the Q&A.
My shirt says "Protect your nuts." It's been in this video the third video it's been.
If you like the video, thumb it up. If you have any questions, more
If
questions,
you don't like
to
it,
get
thumb
us,
it down.
Send.
put it in the
Help.
comments. That was rock and roll. It's like 11 a.m.
What?
It's too late now. I'm tired. I
I
don't
got
want
to
to drink.
like 3 a.m. before. This
Give me-
is nothing.
I know, yeah, but like, give me a drink. I
You
wanna
turn into a
drink.
gremlin. No.
No.
Nope.
No.
You turn into a gremlin. Nope. Get away. Nope.
No,
Nope.
mine's empty. Take mine. Throw it out.
Nope.
Sure.
Rock and roll. There you go. Rock and roll. Brett.
End it.
The boss said,
End
"End
it.
it, folks. I gotta end it."